This is the article to video converter, and very simple program. It lets you drop in any text article. So in this case I've just picked a private label rights text article and dropped it in, copy and paste, as easy as that. You can set the font that the video will use, and in this case I'm going to leave it pretty much on the default. We'll make it bold, and this is the size that it's going to start at. And by that I mean if it's got a paragraph that will fit on screen at that size, it will use that size. If you're asking it to squeeze a bigger paragraph into the space, then it will reduce it down so that it always fits on screen. Let's set the colour to maroon and say OK. Here you've always got a preview of what the background and text is going to look like in the finished video. If I set the background colour, so now we've got yellow background, maroon writing, Tahoma font, bold, starting at 30 point font, and then it will scale down if it needs to. We can dictate the speed of the video, and the best way to get used to these is just to try them out. Normal is what I would say is the speed I generally use. Sometimes I do them a little bit fast. If you're doing articles that have long paragraphs, so it's going to be squeezing more text onto a screen, you may want to slow it down a little bit. It's highly unlikely that you would make a video using the extremes that are available here, but we give you a full range of speed. Let's make this one run fast. This is the output folder where it's going to put the AVI file, and this is the name of the file that we've asked it to create. You can optionally compress the video. If you do that, when we run this in a moment, you'll see it pops up a box asking us what codec we want to use. I normally just compress them using the Microsoft codec. It reduces the size dramatically without too much quality loss, makes it a little bit faster for uploading to YouTube. And then you can specify an audio folder. I've already got mine in here, and that is a folder that contains WAV files, and it will pick a WAV file from that folder at random and use that as the background music for this article. If you want to force it to use a specific WAV file, then just point it to a folder that only has one WAV file in it, then it can only pick that one. And if you pick a WAV file that is longer than the video, it just cuts it off. If you pick one that's shorter, it doesn't loop it, so you need to bear that in mind. Okay, we're going to click the next button, and now it's already created the frames, it's already created the video, it does it all very quickly. Because I asked it to compress, it's going to ask me what compression I want to use. I'm going to select the Microsoft standard codec. Now it's processing the audio files, so it's picking a WAV file and applying it, and now it's finished, and we get this message. Tells us where it is. I can just click the open location button, and that will open up the place where it's created the file. So if I now play this video, so you can hear the audio, you can see it running. If you want it to run through faster than this, then you just increase the speed. But as you'll see on the bigger paragraphs, you're going to need a little bit of time to read that. My personal preference is to briefly edit the article once I've pulled it in and make the whole thing shorter. I'm going to stop that now. If I didn't like the audio that it had picked, then let's just set this to normal. I'm not going to change anything else. It will, each time I click next and it generates this, it will recreate it using a different audio file, because it's picking one from random from the folder. If I show you the folder that I'm using, and here you'll see lots of WAV files in there already, and all of the ones that I have here are supplied with the software. These are all royalty-free WAV files, and so you are legally entitled to use them on as many videos as you see fit. And if we now run that again, pull up that video, we should find it's picked a different audio now. Something a little grungy. So there we have it. That's what the software does. You've got complete control over the background colour, the font that's used, creates those videos, basically turns text articles into videos which can be put on YouTube and other video sharing sites as a good way of driving traffic to a website. Certainly gives you a way of repurposing old text articles. I'm sure if you're a member of any private label rights sites, you've probably got thousands of PLR articles, most of which you can't use without making changes or running them for a spinner, because you get slapped by the search engines. When you do it as a video, the only thing that the search engine is picking up is a description that you write. So as long as you make that paragraph unique when you upload your video, the thing's going to get found. So that is Article to Video Converter. Nice, quick, simple, easy to use software, and thanks for watching.